So this is the actual page of notes from a client call that we had today, and I want to walk you guys through it because honestly, rate was not what we discussed at all. Whenever I meet with a client, the first thing we do is we collect facts. In this case, one of the biggest things I learned is that the wife was unemployed after working with the same employer for about 5 years. Their household income as a result had dropped and they thought they wouldn't be able to renew with any other lenders. They had an insured mortgage with about 20 years left on the amortization, but the good news was that when she was eventually back to work, she'd be earning between $100,000 to $115,000. Now I could have easily said, no problem, I can beat your renewal rate, here's the 3.5% sign on the bottom line. But that's not where we started at all. The first discussion was actually about amortization. Keeping the existing 20-year rate is good from a personal finance perspective because you pay the mortgage down faster, but re-amortizing back to 30 years is great for cash flow. And that's almost an additional $800 a month in savings. Once we settled on that, we looked at the variable versus fixed debate. We talked about the spread between the two rates, the potential savings that could be added with variable, and the risk if rates didn't end up coming down but went up. Ultimately, we decided that the variable rate risk was completely acceptable for them. The mortgage was already manageable on one person's income, and once both of them were back to work, the mortgage would be very manageable. Then I asked one more question. What's your plan for next year? They told me they actually want to move once the wife is back at work. They weren't planning to sell this property, and they wanted to keep it as a rental. That completely changed the recommendation.